Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in the Bang Len area of Nakhon Pathom. Anyway, we're going to take a look at Wat Bang Pla, I think is how you say it. This is a nice temple. It's not a huge temple, so this won't be a long video, but this temple dates back to 1729, and the whole highlight of it is an old Ayutthaya style ubasot. So we'll take a look at it, we'll see the Buddha footprint, we'll see the 7 abbots that were here, and then we'll look at the moon drop and see what we see today. This is the area. This is the Thachan River. You can see the floating, the water hyacinths. It's just another one of the big, wide, lazy rivers that go through this part of Thailand. And then the houses over there, you see how they're built up on stilts? That's because this river will flood. So it's just right here. This is another one of these riverside temples, and we'll come back into here. Now it's quite beautiful. There's a lot to see as far as like the monk quarters, the sala and stuff like that, but that's not what we're here to see. We're going to take a look at this gold building over here. It has a couple little chetties in front, and then has the main Buddha inside there with the 7 abbots. But you have a couple small little buildings around the outside. Here's the perimeter wall, and there's the ashes of people that are buried or that were cremated here. Okay, so the speaker came on. We got the chanting here. So this is all the halls here. You can see it's quite beautiful. There's a sala that's right here for people that were traveling on the river. They can stop and rest there. And then you have all the monk quarters back here. And then we have the bell tower over there, and then the main part of the temple. This sala is fantastic. Check out the size of those logs that they used, and then they painted them to keep them from weathering too bad. Definitely Thai styling. Then we have some lotuses out here. This is the little bell tower. You see the wood that they used to ring it. And it has these nice little cedar trees kind of here. And then another nice little building. Yeah, it's quite a fantastic little temple just right here, kind of in the middle of nowhere. This is out away from Bangkok. So it's just the local people that come here to pray at this temple. But I like seeing these, especially the Ayutthaya era temples. So let's look at the little ubasot now. They have the shrine right here for people to come and stick the gold leaf on. And then they remodeled this at 2550. So it wasn't 25 years ago, it's 2567 is this year. So 17 years ago. And then we have another little chetty right here. This one's in a little bit better shape. You can see they have the flower pattern right there, and a little Buddha symbol. And then it has that little staff of Shiva, that little corncob thing up on top. And then they have little Buddha images there, like a reclining Buddha and a standing image. And then they have like an old man monk over there. Then you can buy like amulets and make donations to the temple here and stuff. All right, let's go inside. So back over there, that's the moon drop. That's what they're remodeling. This is the Wehan back behind. Okay, so this is the old hall here. And it's just a simple little hall. We got one lady that's going to shake the sticks here. And it has the Buddha footprint. Okay, and what you do is you shake the sticks till one of them comes out, and that will be your fortune. It has a little number on it. So this is it. This would have originally had like murals and stuff like that probably painted on it. But what a fantastic little hall. You can see they painted the roof also. That would have been just the red teak wood. You would have had the scenes of the Jataka, but you can see how the water comes up these walls and causes that plaster to flake off. And it has some really nice doors with all the Buddha imagery. And then right here, these are the 7 abbots. So there's the ashes of 7 abbots that are in this temple itself. And then it has a really nice Ayutthaya style Buddha right there. Yeah, really cool. And the Buddha footprint is in here while they remodel that little Wehan over there. So they'll move this out, and you can see the Thais have left offerings here for all 7 of the abbots. Yeah, really nice. Okay, let's go look in that Wehan. They'll be chanting, so I won't be able to talk in there. It's the afternoon chanting. Yeah, and back there, that is the moon drop that they're remodeling, where they'll move this Buddha footprint back in when they're done. So this is the Wehan, and it's kind of a different style because you see you got 2 doors here that face the river, and then it has doors on this side. Oh, this is a ubasot. You can see the marker stone right there. Okay, so we'll go in here. We got the monks chanting, and then we got dogs here. A couple of locals here. See the styling on the door here. All right, so we won't disturb them while they're doing the chanting. So you see more of the ashes and stuff over there, and a couple of the small little buildings, and then another one of these. Yeah, so this is really a cool little temple. So they have doors on all 4 directions, which is quite a bit different than you normally see. And a couple of small little of the Chinese lions, and then another one of these little buildings. And then over here we got some more monks over here. This is the monk quarters. Monks are doing their thing. And then this is the moon drop that they're remodeling. So the first building we looked at is a Wehan. This is the ubasot, or ordination hall. And then over here is the moon drop. You can see they got the temporary fence up around it, and they're remodeling all of it. So we won't be able to get up in there. They got too much of this sheet metal up. But it's quite cool. You can see the bricks, a little bit of the plaster that they're redoing. So they've done these lower arches and the doors and stuff already. So they'll fix up the top. It'll be really nice when it's done. And these are the doors over behind the Buddha. So they painted up there gold also. And then it's just right here next to that little original hall. So this is Bangkok era, and this is Ayutthaya era. All right, that'll finish up a pretty quick little video over here. I wanted to come over here and see this old Ayutthaya era hall. I really like seeing these. These are some of my favorite things to see in Thailand. I don't know if this was the story of it whenever the Ayutthaya army came, or the Burmese army came through here and sacked Ayutthaya in 1767. This temple would have been here at that time, but this was kind of a backwater area. It was kind of really rural. Now it's got a lot more residential out here and a little bit of light industry that's kind of overflowed from Bangkok. So I don't know if this temple was affected by the Burmese invasion, or if maybe it was just abandoned and then the people came back in after the Burmese were chased out by King Taksin. I don't know. If you know, you could tell me in a comment down below. But anyway, this was a nice little side trip today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button and leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If you've been here, if you know a little bit more about this temple. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. This is what I do. I show you things that are interesting to me. I show you things that nobody else is showing because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, essentially. The tourists don't come out here. This is just me. So anyway, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, from over here in Nakhon Pathom, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.